welcome to How's That with Addy. In How's That with Addy today, I will be talking to you about two very prominent international test cricketers who also ended up being captains in the Indian cricket team. Well, who are they? Yes, you've guessed it right. It's Sourav Ganguly, the Prince of Calcutta, and obviously the Wall, Rahul Dravid. Boy, they are two of the big four of the Indian cricket team, and what an illustrious career they had. And there was one common point between the two of them. Now, people who know cricket and people who know about Indian cricket rather will definitely know what the main common link is between Rahul and Sourav. Come on, let's give it a guess. Yes, you've guessed it right. Both of them made their test debut in the same test match. And where was that? Exactly where India is currently playing. That's in England. And the ground was the Lord's Cricket Ground, the all-famous Lord's Cricket Ground. Well, Sourav Ganguly ended up scoring a century on debut, whereas Rahul Dravid missed a century by a squeak. He got out in the 90s, poor thing, but what an innings he played, and both players made a serious impact. And they in fact displayed leadership qualities in the very first innings that they played for India, the very first test match itself. You could say that there are two leaders and two wonderful test captains in the making for India. And then broke the horrendous match-fixing scandal in early 2000s. Around 2000 is when it broke, and in fact people of India, I remember, lost faith in cricket. The interest started going out of cricket. Nobody was ready to captain the Indian cricket team. That's when this Bengal tiger, Sourav Ganguly, just put one condition in front of the BCCI. Told them, look guys, I will captain this team provided you allow me to pick my 11 and to literally pick and choose my people who will be playing for the team. And BCCI boy had no choice, and they gave him the permission. And you know who he ended up picking? It's obvious. He was the one who picked the Mohammad Kaifs of the world, Yuvraj Singh of the world, and then you've got the greats like Harbhajan Singh, Zahir Khan. Remember, all these are the finds of Sourav Ganguly. He's a man who fought for Indian cricket in the wake of match fixing, and India was coming out of that early 2000 and brought Indian cricket back on track in obviously the world famous 2001 series against Australia, where the turnaround started, where Rahul Dravid and VVS Lakshman hosted one of the most unbelievable partnerships ever in the history of the game. And India ended up winning against Steve Ross champions, despite being asked to follow on, and that's when Indian cricket started turning around. The man brought a lot of positivity. He was an outspoken guy by nature, never bothered about the press, never bothered about anyone. In fact, Virat Kohli today, the current Indian captain, is very, very similar to that of Sourav Ganguly of the past. And that's what people draw comparisons with Sourav Ganguly and with Steve Waugh to a large extent, some aspects of Ricky Ponting as well in Virat Kohli. So Sourav Ganguly, what makes him special is three things. Number one, his ability to time the cricket ball. He was not as physically strong Andrew Simons-like cricketer, or Matthew Hayden-like cricketer. He relied more on timing. And the second one, the punk with which he played for India. He wore India on his sleeve. And number three, the ability to carry the burden of India on his shoulders and carry a smile and fight for India. That's what made him special. Sourav Ganguly, I had the fortune of actually saying hello to him, the great man, at Oval when I used to study in England. And one of the most humble guys I've come across in my life. My. When you look at him in real life, you just can't imagine or fathom that he's a test cricketer for India, or he's a superstar of Indian cricket. That's how it is. He took Indian cricket to another level, fought hard. Man who gave India MS Dhoni, the man who gave India Yuvraj Singh. We salute you for your hardships, We salute you for being an amazing cricketer for India, and we salute you for doing everything that you could to take Indian cricket to levels which we are enjoying today. In fact, the benefits of Sourav Ganguly's efforts are very clearly seen in the Indian team's performances today. Ganguly's ability to lead the team from the front, the lead from the front, was what separated him from the rest. I'm sure you guys remember the tenacity with which he came into the Brisbane Test match in Australia, where he was the captain and scored a magnificent 100 in the very first Test match, and sent a very strong message to Steve Waugh. It was a very famous series where Steve Waugh was retiring, where every Test match was very emotional for all the Australians, full of tears and emotional moments, because each Test match brought back memories of the great Stephen Waugh. The same Test series, he started off with an amazing century. He's a fighter. People remember Sourav Ganguly, the batsman. How many of us actually remember Sourav Ganguly, the bowler? Remember the Sahara Cup in Toronto, where he ended up absolutely mesmerizing Pakistan. In fact, Ramiz Raja, the legendary Pakistani cricketer, has gone on record saying that Sourav Ganguly ended his career because he got him out virtually every game in the 5-match ODI series against Pakistan back in the Sahara Cup, and that was the last time he played for Pakistan. So he had unique ability with the ball as well. He knew what he was doing. He used to swing the ball, and he always used to break partnerships. He was like Sachin Tendulkar, a golden arm that always got the ball to do something off the seam and surprised many a batsman with his bowling abilities. Now, we go to Rahul Dravid. Rahul Dravid is, unlike Sourav Ganguly, a hard-working cricketer. He's one of those guys. I'm not saying for a second Sourav Ganguly was not a hard-working cricketer, but Rahul Dravid is more like a student-like approach. Correct cricketer, always focused on his technique. He had to get everything correct in order to score runs for India. Now, what these two did for India can never be replicated. They are champion cricketers, and they'll always remain champion cricketers. Now, the first term that comes to our mind is the wall. The wall. Yes, the Australian media called him the wall, and for the right reasons, because Glenn McGrath and some of the greatest Aussie bowlers on record said that when they bowled to Rahul Dravid, they felt like the ball was hitting a wall and coming back at them, not going anywhere. That was the kind of technique that he used to display. My, what a magnificent cricketer. He was going through a very tough phase, mind you, in the 2001 Test match, the second Test match that we played at Kolkata in the 2001 famous Test series against Australia. He was going through a bad patch. In fact, in the first innings, he was out playing across the line to a very good rip-snorting leg spinner from the legendary Shane Warne. He was looking out of sorts. But boy, when he came into bat in the second innings, he was something else. He was a man possessed. He was out there on a mission, and VVS Lakshman and him carved one of the most amazing partnerships you can ever dream of. It was surreal to watch that. In fact, I'm planning to do a video on that, and that's when I want to talk a lot more about that. But coming back to Rahul Dravid, amazing cricketer, an amazing human being, and a great captain and a fighter for India. Salute you, my friend. Hope that you keep supporting the India under-19s the way you have, because the good techniques that you see of people like Rishabh Pant and KL Rahul, and the techniques that you see of the current Indian team who've also played or who've graduated from the under-19s to the Test level and the one-day level, full credit must go to Rahul Dravid for that. Boy, what a contributor to the under-19 cricket. He's working very hard with the under-19s, especially in terms of the technique. Keep doing that. My friends, from me, Addy, on House Athlete Addy in this episode. If you like my videos, please do subscribe to my channel. Click on the bell icon to get updates on my latest videos. And do comment, my dear friends. You guys are the biggest motivation for me. Do comment and let me know if you want any cricketer to be discussed, or if you want a video on a particular cricketer. Do let me know. I'll give it my best shot. But I would really appreciate comments coming from you guys. Thank you very much for watching my videos, and all you guys have a great time. Friends, I am leaving you guys with some celebratory moments from the 2001 famous test series between India and Australia. Just have a look at some of these pictures. They tell you a story of how wonderfully Sourav Ganguly and Rahul Dravid carved the future of Indian cricket. That's it from me in How's That with Addy. Have a great time. Take care. Bye bye.